Right, welcome to English Learning Studio. Today we are going to conduct a mock speaking session for IELTS examination, and Mr. Raj is going to appear for it. So let us begin.
Okay, so yes, Raj, we'll start with the speaking. We'll start with the part 1 questions. How do you usually contact your friends and why?
I usually contact my friend through telephone, and if I want to meet them, if I want to go out with them, as I am going to office for about 8 hours, so it will be very hectic for me to stay to be a part of a social world, and even so I think that I call my friends through telephone and go with them and go out, hang out with them, so that I can get fresh and I can.
Do you prefer to contact different people in different ways? Why?
Yeah, I prefer to contact different people in different ways. Like there are many professional and personal contacts I'm having as I'm doing job. So in profession I talk with my boss and my colleagues in very professional way, in very formal way. But with my friends I speak in informal way and in friendly way.
Do you find it easy to keep in contact with friends and family?
Yes, it's easy to contact. To be in contact with my friends and family, as I'm living with my family, so there is no way of contacting them through telephone. I just personally go with them and talk to them about my different experiences. But with my friend, I generally speak on telephone and through messages.
In your country, did people in the past keep in contact in the same way as they do today?
No, in my country, because in past there was no provision of mobile phones, and different emailing things are also very difficult to get very easily. So in past the people were usually stay in contact with STD or ISD, or through their going to the PCO, or through by writing letters to each other.
Okay, now we'll start with the part 2. I'll be giving you a description topic and you'll get 1 minute to think over it. Then you'll have to speak on that topic for 2 minutes. Okay? So your topic is describe a party that you enjoyed. Here is your cue card. Okay, the time is up.
I enjoy. Usually, there are many parties in which I participated, but the most remembered party which I have when there was my 16th birthday, when friends called me to the club where I was already a member. They called me in the club and we enjoyed, and surprisingly they gave me party, because they have decided to give me surprise at that time, and but as I love surprises, so I was very happy for seeing them over there, and actually that party was given to me by my friends. Even with my parents was present there, some of my family members were also present there, and I really enjoyed that party. They have prepared a big cake which was really homemade, and they brought it over there in my party. Even they decided they have prepared for a DJ where everyone have done. There was a dance party over there. We all were happy celebrating my birthday in the club. Even there are many other people who have joined my party instead of my friends and apart from my friends and my families. So I enjoyed that party a lot, and it was the most it is one of the party, my birthday party, which I remember the most, which is in my memory throughout my life, which will be there.
Okay, so moving on to part 3. What are the main reasons why people organize family parties in your country?
In my country, generally people are nowadays the life is very fast, and many people are not getting time even to meet their family and friends. So generally this kind of party will be a kind of a gathering along the family members so that they can share their views. So this kind of party should be arranged so that the different family members are and getting in touch with each other. They can meet each other.
In some places, people spend a lot of money on parties that celebrate special family events. Is this true in your country?
Yes, it is true. Many people are spending a very high amount of money in different, choosing different locations like resort, choosing hotels and clubs, so that they can gather, because money doesn't matter in meeting in families. So they can spend more and more money in family parties and meetings.
So do you think this is a good trend or a bad trend?
This is I am in a neutral. I am neutrally inclined to both the things, because as they are spending money even, only for their families, not for any other things. So they can be together and enjoy the party. Even it is a bad trend because lots and lots of money are getting wasted in parties instead of giving this money in charity.
So are there many differences between family parties and parties given by friends?
Yes, there are many differences, because parties given by friends are suppose if the boys are there, they can do dance parties. They can together. Their mentalities are different. In family, they have to be more. They have to be in more discipline. So there are very different trends that they are giving party.
What kinds of national celebration do you have in your country?
There are many national celebrations. For example, on 26th January, which is a Republic Day, where the Army and the Navy and Air Force, all the three defense of our country, do parade in front of Red Fort, where even Prime Minister gives speech and for national speech. They can decide different agenda and different plan for future. They can decide for different future activities which have to be done in the progress of country.
Who tends to enjoy national celebrations more, young people or old people, and why?
Actually, both the people are celebrating the national days, like 26th January, 15th August. Like for the old people, it is like they have seen. There are many old people there. They have seen independence of our country. It is very proud feeling for them. So they can enjoy it in by going to different places, greeting their friends. Like in young people, they are celebrating this events, like keeping a function in the school and colleges, doing national doing performance on national songs or national dance. So they can enjoy this.
Some people think that national celebrations are a waste of government money. Would you agree or disagree with this view?
No, I am not. I am really disagree with this view, because this national celebration should be there once a year. It is only it is for showing the people that they have this kind of defense facilities with them, which decreases the fear from their from the mind of the nationalites who are watching that kind of defense parades. So it is not a wastage of money and time for people who are watching this.
Okay, so we end our speaking test over here. Can I have some feedback from you, sir?
Yes. Mr. Raj, it was a really good session. You spoke really good throughout, but there are a few points which I would like to emphasize right now. You made a couple of grammatical mistakes. They are usual, people sometimes miss that kind of, mistakes when they do it. Like, say for example, through telephone, you've used the word through telephone, by telephone, it's okay. Using telephone, that should have been there. But once you said just telephone, I contact people, telephone, there should have been using, alright. The other mistake you made was, they have done DJ. they've invited a DJ, they've hired a DJ. You should have used those kind of words. They are really important when you speak to someone. And the other thing, which is most important thing to all the people who communicate with, we are living in a social world, and researchers have said that the most of the communication is done by non-verbal communication way. Verbal is when you use language, when you speak. Non-verbal includes your physical appearances, your body language, tone, voice. So I would like to point out a typical time in the third part when you were answering the question, asked by ma'am, like, is the trend of partying in your country good or bad? Your pace was a little bit faster, considerably faster. I can notice it. So pace should be equal throughout the conversation. The other thing I wanted to say was both people. When ma'am says who enjoys it more, younger people or the elderly people, you said both. People, both type of people. When we are talking about people, we said both people means two particular individuals present in there. We are talking about them. Excuse me. And other thing is, you should have used I disagree in the last question instead of saying I am disagree. That is a grammatical mistake. Other thing I wanted to point out again on non-verbal aspect of the communication was your body movements. You were trembling. Your feet was constantly tapping the floor. That shows the nervousness when you are communicating with someone. Exaggerated body movements also distract the speaker. So that shouldn't be there. Your body language and your appearances should be according to the situation and talk. So those were the few points I would like to emphasize on. After all, and overall, it was really a good session. Thank you.